First of all, before we get started, I'd like to recognize several members of our audience today. First of all, I'd like to recognize State Senator Gary Daniels, also State Representative and House Majority Leader Dick Hinch, Chairman of the Finance Committee, Representative Richard Barry, Representative and New Hampshire Federation of Republican Women, Janine Nodder, and also a gentleman who's helped us with our memorial ceremony with the band and everything, Assistant Principal of James Mastrocola Upper Elementary, Bill Morris. And at this point in time, I'd like to present Chief Mark Doyle, who has a few words.
Good morning, everyone. Once again, to thank all of our special guests, especially you folks who come out today to memorialize today's solemn occasion, recognition of Police Memorial Week. I want to say a special thanks to our friends from James Mastrocola Upper Elementary School, the band, and Bunny Serendina, who come out and have always come out to help memorialize this solemn occasion. Thank you for all that you do. Special thanks to all of our dignitaries today, our local politicians, as well as our state legislative delegation, who have been nothing but more than supportive for not only local law enforcement here in Merrimack, but law enforcement across the state. Again, thanks for all that you do as well. I would be remiss if I didn't recognize the hard work of our officers here, the Merrimack police officers that stand before you, that serve you each and every single day, as well as members of the law enforcement agencies who are all participating today, from the State Police, the Manchester Police, the Nashua Police Department, and other law enforcement and state agencies that are here to help recognize Police Memorial Week, and our friends from the Merrimack Fire Department who are here to support us as well, without whose help we wouldn't be as successful or as effective in the job that we do. Thank you for all that you do. I'd like to welcome you all here today to your police department's open house and extend to you our appreciation for all that the community has done for the Merrimack Police Department. Thank the town council, the town manager, and of course all of you, our residents, for all of your continued support. And today we solemnly mark an annual occasion, Police Memorial Week. In 1962, President John Kennedy proclaimed May 15th as National Police Memorial Day, and the week of May 15th as National Police Memorial Week. It is during this week that we memorialize the lives of those officers killed in the line of duty and whose names are inscribed on the walls of the Police Officers Memorial in Washington, D.C. Now is not the time to focus on the civil unrest happening across the country, the allegations of abuse of force and authority by our brave law enforcement officers, or the manner in which some members of the media choose to portray police officers as shirking their responsibility to safeguard and protect every citizen's constitutional rights. However, now is the time to reflect upon the 128 names of those officers who gave their lives in selfless service in 2015, and the 34 who have been killed since the beginning of this year, one of which you already heard about, Ashley Gwyndon, a Merrimack High School graduate who was shot and killed within hours of being sworn in as a police officer on her very first shift with the Prince William County Police Department in Virginia. And not only will their names be forever inscribed on the walls of the National Police Officers Memorial in Washington, but their legacy will also live on in every police officer who dons his or her uniform each and every day, so that we can all feel safe in our schools, homes, and our communities. Police officers are heroes in their own right, ready to make the ultimate sacrifice to safeguard you and the community from those predisposed to ruin our quality of life, jeopardize the safety of our families, and threaten the way of life that we, as law enforcement officers, through the Constitution, have sworn to protect. Your police officers here today are no different. Every day they are prepared to make that same sacrifice. They stand ready to offer assistance, guidance, and protection 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. This is our opportunity to open our doors to introduce you, our neighbors, to our police family. So take note as you tour our building of the history that we've tried to preserve. Take the time to meet and speak with our officers and employees and learn about all that they do while serving our community. And once again, I'd like to thank the community, the town council, our town manager, Eileen Cavanaugh, for their enduring support of the Merrimack Police Department, and welcome you all to our police department. Thank you.
Chief, I'd like to now introduce Chairman of the Town Council, Nancy Harrington.
I just need a little clarification before I say anything. First of all, welcome. Thank you all for coming. And thank you, James Mastrocola Band. You did a terrific job. Thank you very much. The question I asked was, what do I call the new police coming? They're cadets. You'll notice the really young faces in the back. Makes us all feel a little older, at least it does me. I just want to say to you that, one, welcome, and two, you're very lucky to be joining this group. I'm going to keep it really short because I know there are other people. As an elected representative of the people of Merrimack, I just want to say a few words about the police department. One, we're proud of what you do. We have a great reputation in the state. As an elected official, I hear all the time how they are perceived throughout the state. You should be rest assured that they have a great reputation, as do all of our departments actually. And as an elected representative, I want to be able to say for the people of Merrimack, thank you to the police department for what you do for us, for keeping us safe. But I also want to say, we want to tell you, be safe yourselves. We know what's going on in this world, in this country, and they need to know that we support them. So thank you, and let's hope the rain stays away. Thank you.
Thank you, Nancy. I now have a statement, a letter I'd like to read from Senator Kelly Ayotte, who expressed her sincere apologies for not being able to be here today. Dear attendees of the Merrimack Police Department Open House, congratulations to the Merrimack Police Department as you host your annual open house. This is a wonderful way to commemorate National Police Week, which honors the service and sacrifice of United States law enforcement officers, particularly those who have lost their lives in the line of duty. The open house offers community members the chance to meet the law enforcement officers and learn more about the important services that they provide for the town. New Hampshire's law enforcement officers present the very best that our state has to offer. They have chosen a career in public service where they put themselves in harm's way to protect those they serve. I am grateful for the contributions of the Merrimack Police Department and wish you the very best for a terrific open house. Sincerely, United States Senator Kelly Ayotte. We have Representative and House Majority Leader Richard Hinch, who would like to speak to the crowd and say a few words.
Thank you, Kevin. Good morning, everyone. Thank you so much for coming here today. I can tell you that as a Merrimack resident, I am so proud of the work that the Merrimack Police Department does. And as Nancy said, we want you to be safe. So we thank you for your service, and we thank you all for attending today. Have a nice day.
Just a couple of more things. We'd like to welcome now Paul Mandrala. He's the representative from our most recent 21st Citizens Police Academy, which is a program we love, we enjoy. We love having the residents in town come in. We get a lot of good feedback and make a lot of good friends. Paul?
Good morning. My name is Paul Mandrala, and I attended session 21 of the Merrimack Citizens Police Academy. Over the course of 10 weeks, we learned about the Merrimack Police Academy, such things as drug investigations, criminal investigations. We took a tour of the police department, which was great, mock trials, and all these good things. What I took away from these 10 weeks is that the men and women of the Merrimack Police Department are just like you and I. They want to make Merrimack a better community for us and for our children. It's a tough job. I admire their professionalism, their dedication, and their courage. For those of you that want to participate in this program, I encourage you very strongly to do it. My wife has done it. I have done it. We've learned a lot about the Merrimack PD. It's a great opportunity. It's a great learning experience. Thank you very much.
The Merrimack Police Department is an excellent agency, but we can't be that way with our partners and our fellow stakeholders from the community. One of those organizations is the Merrimack Crime Line, who's a great supporter of the department. Representing Merrimack Crime Line is Pat Murphy, and she's here to present the department with a check that Crime Line raised during their magic show, their annual magic show. Pat?
Good morning. Thank you for being here. I am so proud to be able to do this. Gunning has been around for 7 years, and so far we have raised $12,217.73. We had a magic show back in April, and I'm very proud to present a check to the department for $1,553, which brings the total for 8 years, $13,718.26. Keep us in mind next year. Please attend the magic show. It's fantastic. I'm sure some of you have already come, but you're missing something if you don't. And the kids are, not everybody has to have a kid to come. We had a lot of adults that just showed up because they thought it was a great place. So please keep that in mind when you see it advertised, because this all goes to a great cause. Thank you.
Just a couple of quick words for our friends from Crime Line. Your support has been enduring and absolutely amazing. Without all that you do for us and for the community, we wouldn't be nearly as successful or as effective as we are. So I want to say thank you on behalf of everybody from the police department for all of you. Thank you very much.
Hey, just one last thing. I'd be remiss if I didn't make mention to a gentleman who's helped us, has been here since the inception of our open house, and he's sort of the master of ceremonies himself. I would like to thank Paul Kelly, our DJ, who's helped us out every year. Mike Kelly, sorry about that. Ladies and gentlemen, that concludes our ceremony, and enjoy.